What is up, guys? As you may have seen on Twitter, as you may have heard in the street, as you may have seen on the news, AFC Richmond are finally in Football Manager. You just heard me right. AFC Richmond in Football Manager in the Premier League as per the current season ending. Sorry about the spoilers there, but TarrantinoUX has done it again. I'm playing his Newcastle Phoenix database. He has made AFC Richmond and everything is there. I'm talking kits, logo, face pack. Honestly, it's everything's there. The stadium pictures there. It's ridiculous. Nelson Road is there. What else can you say about this? So this will be getting released tonight at 6 PM. Luckily enough, thanks to Jamie Tarrant himself, the main man, he has given me early access. Have a quick look through the database, and we're going to sim a season and see just how good starting squad is. Before we jump into the actual game, please like, subscribe, and comment down below if you are going to use this. The links will be all down below for the On The Break website, so you can get this yourself. But let's get stuck in. I am using the OPZ skin. So as you can see at the top, it has the nice AFC Richmond badge. Nice and big, 1897 founded. And honestly, it's so clean, like everything. Sometimes you see these kind of things that they aren't the best. I'm a massive fan of what Jamie does. He puts so much effort into these, and you can really tell. As you can see, the face packs for each player are here. You have Jamie Tartt, Sam Obisanya. Obviously, there is more. We'll go through that shortly. But banter, you have Keely's own company there, banter on the front of the t-shirts. The third one, I'm not quite sure about. I don't know if that is actually in. I've never seen that in the show. It might be not. But I think I've only ever seen the blue one. All in all, though, all three kits are really nice. I mean, I couldn't argue if they were wearing those ones. Their estimated value, £450 million. They are in the Premier League. And let's have a quick look at the preview to see where they think they will end. 12th place, above my beloved Leeds United. But not bad considering they've just been promoted. But the team they have, it's a little bit silly. As you can see, key players, Jamie Tartt. He left Manchester City to come back to AFC Richmond. He's going to be up there, isn't he? He's probably, in that universe, he is one of the better players in the world. You can't argue that. He's just there because of a bad attitude. But it's okay because Ted is his father figure now, and he will fix it all. As we jump into the squad page, you will see a lot of names and potentially faces that you recognise from that TV show. I mean, we can name a few here. We have Mcadoo, we have Jamie Tartt, Danny Rowers. Where is our little Welsh amigo? Here he is, Colin Hughes, the butt of all the jokes. Nate's kind of enemy, it turns out to be. But honestly, everybody has a face in the first squad. As at the moment, the youth team isn't done. I have been told this. We're not going to bother looking at that. But let's have a look at some of these players that you will know. We'll start off with Sam Obisanya. Obviously, Nigerian. He tries to get led away from the club by a Nigerian billionaire in the series. He turns that down. He's a Richmond lad through and through. And stats-wise, he looked pretty solid. I mean, 2-star. Obviously, he doesn't look too good on the outlook, but potential ability 4-star. Sam Obisanya, valued for 32 to 36 million pounds. I imagine, just like in the show, he'll be absolutely incredible out there on that right-hand side. Next up, we have the captain in the show, Isaac Mcadoo. As soon as Roy leaves, Mcadoo takes over the mantle. Struggles a bit at first until Roy sorts him out, as the way Roy is. 3-star at the back. I mean, this team on paper should be more than capable of hanging with some big clubs. We have a nice mix of players. Kukoc, who I don't remember him. I remember the sideshow Bob Hare, but I don't. But who am I? I'm not the director of the show, so it's fine. I think it's safe to say, since Roy Kent has left the club and went into the coaching staff, Jamie Tartt is the main man in town. 4-star ability. He can play anything in the front line. I mean, what's his free kick taken? Oh, it's 11. It's a bit harsh. He scores that screamer, doesn't he, when he gets the sign. I might have to censor this, but it's what they do in the show. If you're old enough, you've seen the show. It's what they do. It's the sign. Does that. He scores a screamer. And as you can see, his first club is Richmond. These are all new players. So as you take them over, you'll be able to see just how far they go. He's 26 years of age. As long as you don't get a bit trigger happy and sell him, he will be outstanding for the next, like, what, 5-6 year if you want to do a long season with Richmond and really build their history. It's worth noting, obviously, last season in the show, they finally got promoted into the Premier League. But on this, you will start off with a completely blank slate. You'll be able to build this club exactly how you want it. Obviously, they have the general club background, and they have some rivals, actually, which we can actually take a look at now. We have fierce rivals. We have Crystal Palace, Hampton and Richmond, and Wichita State Shockers in America. I imagine that's something to do with Ted. Don't get that reference, but I imagine it is something to do with Ted. It'd be nice on there to see West Ham, which is something I will feed back. So by the time you get this, West Ham might be on there, as Rebecca's husband actually bought them at the end of the last show. Finance-wise, more than healthy in the bank. When Rufus went, he left Rebecca a lot of money, a lot of change. They have £8 million transfer budget to bring in some of the lads from real life that you would love to see in Richmond colours. But bank-wise, you're in the Premier League. Everyone in the Premier League is not going to struggle with money nowadays, are they? The money in there is just absolutely disgusting. So to start the season off, you will actually play West Ham. But obviously, Rufus just tilt these over in the show. Your first appearance will be against them. It'd be important to make a big impression because Rebecca might not take it too well if she loses to him on the first attempt. Well, here we go. Let's have a look at the staff in the club. As you can see, I've got everyone here. So Rebecca Welton is at the top. Can we click her name? We can't. Her picture is there though. I mean, Hannah Waddingham. What a woman. What a woman. We'll gloss over that. We won't get too carried away with Hannah Waddingham. But here we go. Leslie Higgins, the kind of blundering, kind of heart helper, I guess, to Rebecca. He's down as the managing director here in the TV series. He doesn't do much directing, does he? He gives up his office for the psychiatrist, which is about as good as he does. But he's kind-hearted. We all love him. He gets the lads round for a Christmas dinner. We love to see it. We also have Coach Beard. I mean, let's have a look. We can look at Coach Beard, can't we? Look at that. Knowledge of... I love this. 15% of England. And he's the coach of a Premier League club. He's the assistant manager, actually, in this Premier League club. People management, 17. We agree with that. Motivation, 17. Obviously, him and Ted together are a work of art. Determination, 16. And everything else, he's just generally... He's generally all-round good. Mostly mental, which is what you want from, Beard. I mean, he's a little bit mental himself. But we'll take it for what it's worth. And we'll have a look at Teddy Boy. Ted is a coach because obviously you're going to take over. If you took over and he was a manager, he'd get absolutely booted out of the club, wouldn't he? You wouldn't see him again. So we do need him. Motivation, all there. The same as Beard. Motivation about these two lads is all they are trading off, really, isn't it? And I love to see these when they're in American football. I mean, what would they have been like? I imagine the same. Just absolutely off the reds. Believe sign in the corner. Always overly cheerful. I wouldn't mind some biscuits. If anyone's got any biscuits they can offer, then you can be my Ted Lasso. Well, that is the coaching team. Roy Kent isn't here, but it has been fed back. So by the time you guys get this, Roy Kent will be a coach, as in the third series. But yeah, let's move on to the competitions and see what Rebecca wants you to do. So competition-wise, to be fair, they're quite minimum. I mean, with the club you'd expect to be a little bit better. Top half of the Premier League, 5th round of the FA Cup and 4th round of the Carabao Cup. I mean, the team you have, you're more than capable of winning either the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, or even sneaking the bottom end. I mean, 7th place gets you European football now, obviously the Europa Conference League. But I don't see why you can't do that. In top half of the league's 10th anyway, so there's only 3 places more to get into Europe. But here is the plan. We are going to go with what they said we should do, right? So we will clear this here. I mean, this always comes up. I don't know what this is. Create a new tactic. We're going to go with what they want us to do, right? So wing play, route 1, or vertical tiki-taka. I'm going to go wing play. Get this. They want us to play 4-4-2. That is fine by us. And let us pick a quick team and we will simulate a season to see how far we can get. So, let's have a look at who we know will be in this club. Danny Rowers straight away, and obviously the main man, Jamie Tartt, up front alongside him. We'll have Colin Hughes on the left. We'll get all the big boys in that we definitely want to play, because they are the people that matter the most. I mean, I don't know who the goalkeeper is in the thing. I thought it was the French guy, Thierry Zoriax, I think. He's always there mouthing off, isn't he? We'll put him in goal. They're the people that matter, is the ones that I remember as being in the show. So this is like the set, isn't it? I don't really... Obviously, these are all kind of peripheral characters, but this is what we're going to go with, right? Obviously, when we holiday this, we can select to keep the same tactic and obviously the same players where possible. That is what we'll do. We'll come back at the end of the season. We'll see how good this team really is, and we will set the bar for your saves. Okay, so while it's simulating, In this database, there is an Easter egg. I don't want to give any spoilers, but if you've watched the latest series, there's a massive cliffhanger. Do you know what that is? Comment down below. When you get the database, find it. Find us on Twitter. Tell us what it is. And enjoy yourself. So, we've simmed a season. And as you can see, it didn't go well. I'm unemployed. I've been sacked. I have been sacked. How many games did we last? We left them in 18th. We left them in 18th. The minute where are they now? Nobody knows. So let's go to job history. Let's go to milestones, Ethan. I'm an idiot. We were sacked on the 15th of December. We've hired a lot of coaches. We've hired a lot of coaches. That's good, isn't it? Something you love to see. We had Jamie Tartt as captain and Richard Montlauer as the vice. And let's see how we got on. AFC. Well, if you don't, it's not much of a challenge. We don't beat this. We've got serious issues, haven't we? 18th place, only 30 points, won 5, drew 15, and lost 18. Not got a plan, that has it. That is a bit of an issue. That, yeah. I mean, we're not in any of these charts. Go into Richmond. Have a look at the players. Frankie Lampard's there. Frank Lampard's there. What is going on? How's he not got sacked? He's played 20 games. He's won 3, drawn 11, and lost 6. He's got a win percentage of 15%. Well, on the plus side, he's going back down where he belongs because he's not a Premier League manager. He's an absolute clown. Let's have a look who got the most appearances this season. Gareth Canterbury, the left back, 42 appearances. Then close behind him is Jamie Tartt. Jamie Tartt must be 14 goals this season. Relegated with 14 goals. I mean, we don't see a problem scoring. Weird. Danny Rojas is listed. Surplus to requirements. Football is life. Why did I go weird there? I think he's Mexican, but football is life. Not here, mate. You are on your bike. I think he's absolutely lost the plot. He's made signings too. Players have been signed. Oh, boys. Unless the computer brought them in, but I can't imagine they did. Transfers, history. We got sacked in December, so these have all come in after that. So John Shaw Shelvey, they're paying £150. That's daylight robbery. The most immobile central midfielder I've ever seen in my life. Jesus Christ. What is happening here? After 10 matches, they have to buy him. Oh my... Oh, no, they don't have to. I imagine that's if they want to. But still, they're paying £49,000 a week of his wages. And then 30.5k a month. Jesus Christ, Frankie Lampard. Davinson Sanchez, a very good signing, to be fair. Very good signing. £9 million. That's a bargain. He's 25. That's a bargain. He's played 14 times. What is his rating? Let's have a look at his rating. Get to squad. Let's have a look, rating-wise. A 7.1. Not too bad. The best one, Colin Hughes, the Welshman's the best man. He's wanted. Borough and West. There's not a lot of teams here, is there, that like? Tim O'Brien's wanted by Man United. Jamie Tartt wanted by Liverpool. Been a bit of a letdown, this, hasn't it? How do we do in the cups? We got sacked in December. By then, what I found was the Carabao Cup's not bad. Then we left. The FA Cup, the mighty Leeds United knocked them out. Big Calvin and Jackie Harrison. Yeah, a very mixed bag of results, to be honest with you. It's a little bit silly. This December was probably what got me sacked. We've had an absolute nightmare there. What have we scored? Since I got sacked at maybe the end of the month, we scored 5 goals. 5 goals in an entire month we scored. That is pretty poor. Considering the quality of teams we were playing, we need to be beating the Watfords, the Wolves, Southampton. The rest, Newcastle, we should be beating Newcastle as well, who wanted to stay up. And we really let them down. November, though, we won all 3 games. Burnley, Man U and Arsenal. We beat Man U again there. Drew with Chelsea. It's like the worst teams we're getting battered by. We lost 4-1 at Everton. 4-0 to City. Well, that is rough. That is rough. You might have a problem trying to stay up with this team, I guess. So there we have it. The AFC at Richmond database. It didn't go too. I've been to football. My ears all over the place. Just having to tell the eye as well. What was happening? Not what I wanted. I mean, I've let Rebecca down. I bet lovely Rebecca down there. It is out at 6 p.m. at onthebreak.net. The link is down below. Let me know how you get on. Are you going to make this a long-term save? If not, just a few years. But thank you for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.